Real estate always has different trends that are coming in and out on the market. And one of the most recent trends that we're seeing is multi-generational houses. Yes, some people actually want to live with their parents or their in-laws or their adult children. It's something that we're seeing more and more. And if you're not familiar with what multi-generational housing entails, I'm going to give you the whole rundown today. Multi-generational households, that can be put together in a number of different ways. Sometimes you literally have a house with just multiple bedrooms, maybe double living rooms. You may have an official plan that has a mother-in-law suite that has its own kitchen and separate entrance. Some people are even buying bigger plots of land and putting multiple houses on it. There's more than one way to do a multi-generational household, and in the last few years, we have seen a major uptick in the desire for this multi-generational housing. The trend of living with siblings, parents, grandparents, adult children has been on the rise. In 2021, 1 in 10 families purchased a multi-generational household. That's a number that has quadrupled over the last decade. The research shows that the most common age of a buyer who's looking at a multi-generational household is somewhere between 42 and 56 years old. Since the pandemic, we have seen a major rise in guest houses, in-law suites, casitas. You're even seeing new construction that's offering these guest house options because there's such a demand for it. Because of the pandemic, a lot of people just want to be able to be closer. They don't want to have to travel to see family because for a couple years that wasn't an option. When you're all living in close proximity, it's easier to take care of each other if you have aging parents or maybe grandparents who can help with young kids. Also, budgeting. Sometimes when you can combine forces, it allows you to build or buy something bigger and better that everyone can use. And it also can allow flexibility if perhaps an adult child is wanting to go to school or seek certain training. If they're under one roof, it can allow them the flexibility to pursue those dreams. If you're living close and doing life together, there's certain bonds that are going to be created that you just can't multiply by seeing each other once or twice a year. Multi-generational housing. It was something that decades ago was a really common thing and we gravitated away from it. But in recent years, I think people are really seeking that family bond and wanting to be closer together. And multi-generational housing is a great way to do that. And Florida, as well as the Gainesville area, have quite a few multi-generational options to offer, both in resale and in new construction. So it's another fantastic reason to check out Florida. And speaking of Florida, why is everybody coming here? Don't miss out on my next video talking about the droves of people coming and what's drawing them here. I'm Lindsey Johnson, your resource for all things real estate. See you next time.